Imagine throwing a pebble into a pond. The moment it hits the water, it creates ripples that spread outward, affecting the entire surface. According to the Ontic Principle, everything that exists is like that pebble. It must create some kind of ripple or effect in the world. If something doesn't create any ripples at all, can we really say it exists? This is the core idea behind the Ontic Principle, which states that there is no difference that does not make a difference. The Ontic Principle was developed by contemporary philosopher Levi Bryant and introduced in his 2011 book, The Democracy of Objects. Bryant didn't create this idea in isolation. He was influenced by various philosophical traditions, including object oriented ontology, which is a philosophical movement that rejects human centered ways of thinking about reality, and also process philosophy, the view that reality is fundamentally made up of processes rather than static substances. His thinking was also influenced by systems theory, the study of how different parts interact to form complex wholes, and actor network theory, an approach that sees reality as networks of relationships between various actors, both human and non human. Let's break down the Ontic Principle into simpler terms. When Bryant says there is no difference that does not make a difference, he means everything that exists must have some effect on something else. If something exists, it must be capable of causing changes or being changed. Nothing can exist in total isolation, everything is connected through its effects. The reality of something is tied to its ability to produce consequences. Think of it like this: if you had an object that couldn't be seen, touched, measured, or detected in any way, and that never affected anything else in any way, would it make sense to say it exists? The Ontic Principle says no. Existence requires making some kind of difference in the world. To better understand this principle, consider these examples. A tree in the forest affects soil composition through its roots, it provides shelter for animals, it influences air quality through photosynthesis, it impacts water distribution in the ecosystem. Even if no human ever sees this tree, it still exists because it produces these effects. Also, an idea can change behavior, it can influence decisions, it can spread to other minds, and it can lead to physical changes in the world. The idea exists because it produces real effects. The Ontic Principle has several important philosophical implications regarding democracy of objects, causality, and reality, saying that all objects are equally real. Humans aren't the only important actors in reality, and even seemingly simple things have complex effects. It also posits that reality isn't just what humans can perceive, existence isn't dependent on human awareness. The Ontic Principle offers a powerful way to think about reality, existence, and interconnection. While debates continue about its exact interpretation and applications, the principle provides valuable insights for fields ranging from philosophy to environmental science. In an increasingly interconnected world, understanding how difference makes differences become ever more important.